My name is Alvares Ferreira. I'm from Goa. I'm originally otherwise from Margao, South Goa, but I contested elections in North Goa in Aldona, and I defeated a two-time sitting MLA and on the Indian National Congress party ticket, and that's where I am today. I'm a practicing lawyer, and I practice at the High Court. I was also practicing the Supreme Court, but now with this work as an MLA, I don't get much time to go to Delhi, but I do practice. As a hobby, I'm a pianist, and I play the piano. I have also taught music to many students for the grade 8 and the diplomas, and I enjoy playing music, and I love being with the people and doing things for the people. In my constituency, we have 6 panchayats and 2 wards of a municipality called the Mapsa municipality. The people there are very highly educated, and we have it's not like big constituencies in Goa like in other states, and so the electorate is not very high, but we need to reach out to everyone and know them personally, and that personal connect is what basically we require to ensure that it is kept alive. The basic demands in our constituency are basic, just electricity, water, and power supply. These are our power supply, water, and roads. And these are basic things which need to be attended to and taken care of. Besides, people look for jobs, this kind of jobs with the government. And other things are not as big. And I don't think that these are big challenges. We can try to ensure that people get what they deserve, and generally to keep a constituency happy. When I first got the invitation for this National Legislators Conference, I was very confused, and I was a little suspicious, to use the correct word, and because I didn't know who was organizing, what was the agenda, and who were involved with it. And but when I went through the literature, I was very happy that there was a galaxy of people across all political parties, and I realized that this is a genuine effort to make sure that we bring every legislator together in the spirit of democracy. And therefore I decided I will accept it. Having come here, I decided that it is also the first National Legislator Conference, so why not be part of this history? And therefore I would join it. And having come to this place and seen the thought process of Mr. Karat, especially on how he has flown his expressions of trying to have a unified system of thought for the progress and for the development and the betterment of our country, I thought it's a wonderful and a brilliant idea that whatever party affiliations, whatever party differences, we need to sit together and brainstorm to make this country more vibrant, better, and the best. It's a very good thing that this MIT School of Governance was started following United States model, because we need thinkers. It is those thinkers may bud as young politicians. They could also be resource people for politicians, or they could also be in the legislative department, or they could also be helping in drafting legislations, giving good ideas, or laying down policies for the government. And I think this kind of a school of governance, because you see, it is not only one thought which is always final. You can have various ways of going about to bring the best resolution needed. And I think this kind of a school which gives the youth the chance to think and to bring out the best, and especially for good governance, would always be welcome. And I'm very glad we have such an institute in our country. And I wish that institute all the best, and I wish all the students there also all the best. Perhaps we may have these students of ours even going abroad. Why should they only be limited to Indian geographical sphere? They could also be anywhere abroad. They can be hired by international agencies or maybe international governments, and perhaps we can also contribute to getting good governments across the world. Though I belong to the opposition, and our party is not ruling because I belong to the Indian National Congress and the Bharatiya Janata Party is ruling in Goa. I don't see any obstacles in my working because I have a good relationship with the government. We go with genuine problems to the government, the ministers or the chief minister, and they do give a good ear, and most of our issues are getting resolved. So I don't have any complaints as of now, and we will see as time goes how things progress. But I don't have complaints because I believe when a government is in power, it is not government of a party, it's a government for the state, and it must deliver for the state. And because even if they think in the future you can attract more people or maybe you will alienate people depending on your style of functioning. So therefore a government should be for the welfare of all the people of the state, and therefore I don't feel that there is any obstacle in my working. I've not yet encountered problems. Though I had a little aberrations of the ex-MLA just getting in, but I just sort of dismiss that as a non-starter, and that doesn't disturb me truly. This is my first election. I never contested elections before. I had several opportunities where I was offered the ticket right from 1999, but I said I was not made out to be a politician. And it was now only this time because people insisted that I should come into politics. They said, if good people like you don't come, you will only sit across and say, we got a bad legislator. So I agreed and I worked through with success. See, as I told you, I was never involved in politics, but we have had great leaders who have shaped our nation, right from Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru to we've had even Indira Gandhi. She was very firm, whatever people may say about her. She was very firm, resolute, and she knew what she was doing. And she led the country through stormy days. And then we had Rajiv Gandhi. And of course, I also highly respect Atal Bihari Vajpayee. I may be with the Congress, but we must give respect when respect is due. And I don't want to just play politics for the sake of only praising our Congress leaders. He was also a man who was held high in esteem. I also respected him, and till today I respect him very highly. And I still say that our Congress leaders also were in the march towards the progress of our nation. Oh well, it has taken a toll on my legal practice, but I do go to the court, and I go basically to the High Court. So I do argue matters when I'm engaged to appear, and I do argue those matters in the High Court. And even sometimes in politics, you require legal acumen and you require legal expertise in handling not only the constituents, but also the work, the officers, and including the government, including the ministers. So I think all in one, it's a good experience to be a lawyer and to be handling these things. My honesty. I'm not having any business. I don't have industry. I don't have an establishment. I don't have a liquor store. I don't have a hotel or a restaurant. And I don't have petrol pump business. And this is where, as a professional, as a legal professional, I earn my money from the legal work I do. And so no one can point fingers at me. I'm not a real estate agent. I'm not a broker. You understand it? So I would definitely, and I fight for the causes dear to Goa. And I want to say that we protect Goa, the Goa we always knew, the Goa we enjoyed, and the Goa you look to sing Goa. Yes, I have fought certain environmental matters as PIL and free of cost. And I think that is helping also today to save destruction of environment, because it's not everything, no solution, all solutions can't be only in the court. There have to be solutions outside also. And I think those things are the challenges which we have to fight. It's not necessary that one should be a lawyer, but one should have certain legal knowledge. And because sometimes even a common man can be popular, he may not even be highly educated, but so that he should not be fooled by the bureaucrats or by certain other people. So I would suggest that he should have certain basic legal knowledge. But I would suggest more people should get, there's a word which I can't correctly get it, but so that they can fit into that political thought process, and then they can think whether they can fit into the basket or they will not. But I would encourage many people to come forward, take a plunge, because we need good, honest, sincere, dedicated politicians who are not dishonest, who are not corrupt, and who will genuinely work for the cause of the people. There are people, but many people don't want to get in. In fact, I was debating, my family even debated, should you get in and fall into that muck? But people said to me, if you don't come, we'll always have the same story repeated. So there I am, and I think they could look at me and think of an example and perhaps get certain motivation to come forward and make India a better place.